A new theory about SafeMoon and the Gambia has been posted. This is actually coming from David Muniz. However, the post itself that's getting a lot of the attention is really coming over from the subreddit for SafeMoon by Lex Owens. So it's a share of a share, essentially. We're going to read through this, and we're also going to take a look at what the community's feedback is in the comments down below, and I'll give you guys my feedback on this as well. So please just keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I always encourage you guys to go do more research as well. This says, figured out what SafeMoon is doing in the Gambia. They are using blockchain to harness commodity chains, also known as supply chains, and agriculture. They are banking farmers through the wallet/exchange and supply chain. Smart contracts will bridge it together. They will move products around the world using blockchain, Amazon reference. There is a link to the PDF that explains how it will use mobile devices, IoT, farming software, and satellites. He's instituting military-grade encryption for a reason. Pay attention to how important trading in Africa has become in 2021. Description: a commodity chain is a process used by firms to gather resources, transform them into goods or commodities, and finally distribute them to consumers. It is a series of links connecting the many places of production and distribution and resulting in a commodity that is then exchanged on the world market. So it's a very interesting process of movement. I have previously talked about the Internet of Things. I've talked about the mesh networks. We talked about the wind turbines. My theory is that the wind turbines could essentially potentially be a waypoint as you're trying to get out to the agricultural farming district zones. So something like this does fall pretty much in line with what I was more or less looking at before. This one's incorporating some of the other things, such as the satellites. I actually have talked about satellites, but it was months ago when I talked about that stuff. And what's important about with satellites is that we already have the establishment of a satellite as a node. And I think that was it might have been for Venezuela. Argentina, Venezuela, I believe is one or the other. And that was for Bitcoin. So the opportunity of something along the lines of that for SafeMoon, given the previous media little picture that they put out suggesting moon landing. They had a date on there, and it was actually, I looked that up, and I mentioned that before about a satellite that was launched. I think it was the first satellite ever, and the date just kind of coincided with that. So thinking about stuff with satellites, and so the encryption that they're talking about for security, high standards, everything, does feel like this falls pretty well in line. So the community, what you guys are saying in the comments down below, this is the future. Volume will be insane. John also said they were invited to other countries. The Gambia is just a start. Somebody else posted the most recent video that seems to tie it all together. I could see the Gambia as just a starting point. The majority of Africa needs crypto infrastructure, #bullish. And then if you take a look, I mentioned this before, but with Kenya is actually using blockchain technology already for their voting processes for their government. That's what they said. Gambia is the platform launch location before they spread out. Oh, you better believe the rest of Africa is waiting. The majority of Africa needs internet first. That's why Africa has been launching satellites like crazy. I hold a couple bill. I'm broke, but still the FOMO is damn hard. I'm right there with you. Better regret the things you did than the things you wish you did, though, right? Let's freaking go. Along with something else. Ha! Wood dock. I get it. If this is what's actually happening, then we're going to all be rich as crap if we hold. If SafeMoon wanted it public, they would announce it. Let's hope no one swoops in and undercuts them or sabotages this. Not a new concept. Cardano, also known as ADA, has plans for Africa also. ADA has been talking about smart contracts for years and hasn't done crap, LOL. They're here now as of September 12th. So yeah, for you guys that didn't know, Cardano has been trying to push things in Africa, but it is a process that's been taking them years. That's effing awesome. Hold for wealth. Yes, but win tractor, win Lambo tractor. All right, some of these are, that's actually pretty funny. Lambo tractor. I think that's a thing, not, isn't there a Lamborghini tractor or a Ferrari tractor? I thought I've seen somewhere before that there's a tractor made by like Porsche or something. I don't know. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this is right here. Tractors are still made under the Lamborghini name. As far as I know, the tractor and car manufacturers are separate companies, though. Still cool to see a Lamborghini tractor. So it's an actual thing. SafeMoon go burr. I see all kinds of posts about SafeMoon will never hit 1 cent, and then I see information like this and think, how would we not blow way past 1 cent if stuff like this is actually happening? That's a good point. I talked about how SafeMoon could hit $1. I mean, if you hear me saying that and you're instantly like, oh, gee, that whatever, go take a look at the video. I mean, I broke down what would be required to do it, and it's not a little bit of stuff that would be required to do it. We're talking about some major things. But is it technically possible? Yes. You just need to have a crap ton of stuff happen in order for that to take place. Same thing with 1 cent. 1 cent is technically possible. Certain metrics need to be hit. I talk about all of it. You can go look at those other videos. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I think it's hitting pretty far online the point of what we were talking about before, what everything else has been suggesting. So it looks like everything's coming more together, but we'll have more information obviously in December for the Gambia and Operation Phoenix. If you guys are new to the channel, just so you know, I got referral links in the description. So if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock, it's free money for you. Go check out those links. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. And feel free to share this video on social media if you think anyone else would find this to be helpful or interesting as well. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode.